At Kixie, we believe data should work for you, not the other way around. That's why we've built something game-changing. Kai, your new AI report builder. With Kai, you can ask any question about your team's performance in plain English and watch as it instantly builds a live, interactive report. Want to see which reps are closing the fastest this quarter? Just ask. Curious about call outcomes by industry or deal size? Kai visualizes it in seconds. Under the hood, Kixie's new analytics engine is faster, deeper, and smarter than ever. Every insight updates in real time, every chart is customizable, and every metric ties back to what actually drives revenue. You don't need a data team, just your curiosity. This is analytics without the complexity. This is Kixie AI. To access Kai on any of your dashboards, go to the bottom right corner of your screen. You can ask Kai literally anything you want. For this example, we'll just ask who were the top performers over the past 7 days of data. Kai is going to be working in the background to generate those results. And then these are instantly available for you to send to your manager or your team or anyone in your organization. Once I have this data, I can then ask it further questions. It'll generate trends like the highest answer rates, the most call duration, who was the most efficient. Sometimes it'll even give me follow-up prompts that I can then dive deeper on. And then also something that's helpful too is if I wanted to give it a rating, like a good response, or hey, that wasn't quite what I was looking for, Kai is also going to be able to take that feedback and improve your results for the next time you ask it a question. Now let's see how Kai can help us build out a brand new dashboard. To start, let's go to the top left corner, the 3-line icon, and go to Hub, and then New in the top right corner. We're gonna click on this button here, and then we're gonna select the topic that we want Kai to look at. So a topic is just a subset of data. We have it separated out by calls, SMS. We're gonna use calls for this particular report. And then now we can use Kai to help us build out this report. Let's click on this star icon and you'll see Kai pops up and we can ask it any question we would like. And now Kai is going to start to generate a query based off of the question that I asked and also start to populate results based off of that query that I asked. I also can ask follow-up questions. Maybe I wanted to hone in a little more. Can we break this down by day? And every time that I ask Kai a question, it's going to start to change the results, maybe even recommend a different chart based off of that query that I've asked. And now Kai is going to generate results based off of that follow-up query that I just asked. And here I can then, once I have the results that I want, I can start to build out my chart. Kai's already recommended this type of chart for me. If I wanted to change that, like for example, if I wanted to do a bar chart, a bar graph instead, I can also take out some of the different groupings that I don't need. And it gives me this type of report that I can then add to my dashboard. Once I'm here, if I wanted to add in different labels, I certainly could. Like if I wanted to change the color of these results, I can do that here on the right side. If I wanted to change the formatting that my x-axis uses, like if I wanted to use just like the, like instead of saying October 13, it says 10/13 instead, that can be done here by changing the format. And then once I have the results that I want, and this chart is ready to be published to a dashboard, I can then click the plus dashboard button here in the top right corner. I can call it Nathan's calling data. And then I can save it to a particular folder or create a new one if I have already generated one. And there you have it. With Kai, your data isn't buried in dashboards. It's at your fingertips. Need a quick snapshot for your next team meeting? Ask Kai. Want to compare rep performance across time zones or pipeline stages? Kai builds it instantly. Every report is accurate, dynamic, and shareable, with no spreadsheets, no waiting, no setup. This is the next evolution of Kixie, real-time analytics powered by conversation. Kai, your AI report builder, only from Kixie.